Clarence was confused. The heating plant regularly ran out of workers in winter. He couldn't see a reason for it. The roads were cleared of snow, there were 4 buses on the line that served it, and the line was using the end station for spacing. Granted, the line also provided workers for the asphalt and cement plants, as well as a fire station, but having 30 workers per bus should be more than enough to keep them all staffed. He thought, what am I missing? There has to be a good reason. I'll get one of my assistants to go back over this with me. Sometimes you get too close to something and can't see the forest. Ulyov was speaking with his wife Ludmila about tourism. Ludmila, he said, what was the hardest thing to deal with when you set up Fjordland's tourist town? Ludmila laughed and said, are you sure you want me to answer that? She gave Ulyov a wink. Ulyov laughed as well and replied, fair enough. Maybe I should have asked what the second hardest thing was. He winked back. Ludmila answered, the biggest issues were setting up the infrastructure of the town itself. Supplying all the consumer goods and state buildings, police, fire, and medical was costly. We also needed to provide apartments for the workers as well as access to the amenities that they needed. Ulyov nodded. I can see that being an issue. What would you do differently? Ludmila thought for a moment and said, I would integrate the hotels, museums, and attractions into the city itself. If you set aside an area for tourism, you can expand as you need, and the growth of the city itself should supply the workers you need. One other thing, Ludmila continued, I would decide early on what the preference for delivering tourists to the hotels was. We built a beautiful train station that ultimately never got fully utilized. The airport was built shortly after we opened the city and made the train station redundant. Ulyov responded, thank you, that's valuable information. We may be able to make something like that happen. I think tourism is a ways down the road for the new republic, but if we plan it as you've said, we can build it much more cost effectively. He asked Ludmila, would you be interested in speaking to Kalinka about your ideas? Ludmila replied, I would like that. Looking forward to it, Ulyov. At the end of the day, Kalinka's common sense won out. Instead of asking Peter out for a drink and dinner, she asked to change their status meeting from that afternoon to the following day. She'd realized that dating Peter could put them both in a compromising position. It was not something she was willing to risk. He was an excellent accountant and manager. She thought it best to ensure he remains on the career path he's on now, for the good of the company. Kalinka had just left Peter's office. He was scratching his head. Why would she come to my office to ask about moving our meeting? He wondered. Kalinka didn't seem herself. Is there more to this? Hi, Cheap here. Welcome to episode 39 of my Let's Play with Workers and Resources Soviet Republic, Rote Bucht 1.0 Reboot. Thanks for taking time out of your day to spend a little bit of it with me. Appreciate that. You'll notice that I'm in pause mode again. Still got a couple of things to sort out. One of them I kind of alluded to in the story was the bus situation with the heating plant. We'll get to that shortly. There was I was just looking at what was happening on this side of the city in terms of the construction, and I realized that we don't have for the apartments people assigned. Now, obviously, we're still delivering the rest of the materials that are needed, but there's enough materials on site to actually make, get a start on these. So I thought it's probably a good idea to assign our buses and cranes there, and I think there was one other construction that was still happening that didn't, or two, I think, that didn't have the buses and cranes. There's the water from, I believe that's, from our pumping, pumping, our oh, we've got a couple of little things going on there. I didn't realize there was 2 sections of pipe there. Better get that assigned as well from the water well. So I'm going to assign that here, and then I would like to assign Oh, that's all assigned there. It's looking like we probably, let's see what else we need here. I think hulls, we have the concrete on there, so it's going to be a situation of getting people to those two sites. So, yeah, necessary. Okay, good. We should be in a little bit better place right now. Yeah, those are in place. Good. I just want to make sure that they were blanked out there, and got a little concerned. So this section here probably isn't that important just yet. It will be soon. So I think I'm just going to. Oh, we do. No, we don't have buses and cranes. Yeah, buses and cranes are there. We've got all the resources. We just need some people. So okay, good. That's the city itself taken care of. Would like to see this this done as well. I'm glad we got the technical services started up there. We'll get our second technical services office set up there, and we should really get this one started as well, because we're going to need all of the technical services for clearing roads and making sure that our garbage is all dealt with and all that good stuff. So here we are. Let's see. Everything's... Oh, yeah. Probably going to want to have people assigned to that as well. So we're gonna go look at what I was talking about in terms of the line that supplies workers to our plant. You can see that it's 0 workers in there right now, and it's the workers are supplied by the line that's connected here. So I think what I noticed was that I didn't have the line spacing enabled, because I was looking at it, I was thinking maybe I didn't have enough buses, but I'm pretty sure having the 4 buses, 30 each is enough. But they're not very well spaced out. So there's a big gap of when workers get there versus when they end their shift and the next set of workers get there. So there's 2 of the, I'll show you what I'm talking about here with these 2 buses. The other 2 buses were pretty much the same as well. They're kind of bunched together. So if you see where this bus is, and then where this bus is, he's returning. He's just down the road. So that spacing just, whoops. Okay, yeah, that spacing just is not conducive to a steady flow of workers. And you can see with 5% unemployment, there's more than enough workers available to have that have it populate. There's no reason it shouldn't be having workers at it. And one of the things that sort of clued me into it a little bit about this, well, I mean, obviously the fact that I was getting messages about the plant shutting down, but death of a child, and that's when it cools off. It's 12C, so I mean it's not particularly, or minus 12. That's cold. Never mind. Death of a child. That tends to happen more in the winter, I've noticed, and it's a little bit more often. Well, far more often than we'd like, and it's causing a big change in happiness. So instead of this working its way back up or maintaining the 79% that I think we saw in early on, it's going to start declining again, which is not a good thing. So I'm pretty sure it's heat related. We lose heat for a few days, and yeah, bad consequences. So at any rate, I'm talking. So I'm going to set the line spacing enabled, and hopefully we see the buses get more evenly spaced out. And this brings me to my next little question. All of the bus lines that are set up here, are they set up for line spacing? I'm pretty sure they're set up to do to use the end stations. These two, well, no, sorry, these two right here. But I don't know if I set up the actual line spacing on the I don't understand this. Line spacing is not supported. So for this one, why would line spacing? Whoops. Why would, yeah, that's variable time for that one. And what is this one? Variable time as well. Something odd going on here. There's no changes to this. Yeah, go ahead and close that window. I don't know why this would be different. And then this one is to the exact same one. Oh, it has nothing here. And this one actually has, for some reason, there's something funky going on with this one. At the end station, it's actually doing a load. I don't know why that would be. Couldn't be. Huh. Okay, now it's cleared. So why don't I do that and see what happens? Now it says line spacing's not supported. So I think there was something funky going on with the actual line spacing option with the end station. I don't know why that would be. So those first two look like they're all right. This one's same scenario. And this one's, and now it says line spacing's not supported. So, okay, good. I'm glad. And this is 3 buses, so I think it's one of these two. Okay. Not supported. So that's what we want to see. We want to see nothing on that particular line. For the end station, what's involved with the end station. So yeah, this is this is fine. Which okay, line spacing's not supported, and line space. Okay, so that looks like we're in a little better spot there with those. There's a couple of lines that weren't. I don't think they were making use of the end station as we expected them to. So yeah, and one last little bit of business is I don't really have a whole bunch of what should I say? Planning to do in terms of where we're going next. I'm going to do a little bit of research between this episode and the next one to see where we might want to go next, and do a little bit of planning from there. But from here, there really isn't a whole bunch else that I'm going to do. So I think what I'm going to do is set up do a jump cut to rather than watching trucks run around and deliver materials and people and stuff, do a jump cut to when we're about to populate this part of the city. So I'm gonna let this run for a little bit here. I think what I'd like to do is just sneak back quickly to the city itself. And you also saw that we've started with the taking the crops off of these two fields. These last two, I'm quite sure will never get started. I think it's December 3rd is the last day. I'm not 100% sure, honestly. But yeah, he's going back, yeah, and it's done now. So yeah, it was at the end of the day, December 3rd. So everybody's finished. So these last four fields just don't get harvested. So the idea of having and there was one other thing. The idea of having these gas stations here just is not it's not a good one, or it's not in use. The other thing that I did with this, I couldn't understand why I wasn't seeing fuel down at the fire station, the bus station, and the end station. Well, it's because this doesn't deliver fuel. This one has 18 out of 20, and then this one has 18 out of 20. So we'll have to make use of the two of these to set up those three places that we want to unload fuel at. So we'll go with here and here, and that takes care of the two end stations. So I can remove the end stations from this so that I don't forget, and then this one can take care of the fire station, and I can remove that from here. Yeah, I should have clued in when I didn't have an option to select what I wanted delivered. So now you can see that, it's going to put that to 30%, and I think we're going to get the same scenario here. I got it 50% here, so let's go 50% just because. All right. Looking good. So at any rate, going to hop into the jump cut now. Maybe I'll quickly go have a peek at the yeah, we've got full workers here now. I'm hoping that the line that we've got set up now is actually working the way we expect it to. Where are you? Where are you right at this moment? Right there, just okay. And where are you? The next one. That's this one. Huh, interesting. Okay, good. Looks like we're getting them spread out a little bit more. So yeah, that's a good thing for sure. Okay, which means we maybe I'll watch a little bit of where our next bus is. I think this is one here. This is this line. Yes, it is this line. So just to keep track of, we're starting to lose our workers now. Yeah, there it is there. And hopefully by the time he gets here, oh, sorry, there it is there, this guy right here. As soon as he gets to the bus stop, I'm hoping that we still have workers here, and then our spacing and the number of buses that we have on this line is good. Certainly seeing a fair drop there. We've got 17 workers, so let's see if we get 10 of them to come work at the heating plant. That would be awesome. And it's looking like it might happen. We're going to get some for sure. Maybe not 10, but if we get some, we keep the heat on, and hopefully we can actually maintain our happiness and our health for this 3. Maybe, oh, I think I'm just going to watch one more. Yeah, it's that one. And I think this is a different line, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Yeah, it's the garbage bus stop. So, okay, cool. Let's see what we end up getting here with this. There's 14 workers in, and there's still 8 left in the heating plant, so that's cool. Let's have a peek and see where everybody goes. Yeah, it looks like we're getting a few more people coming towards the heating plant now, and it's getting close to shutting down. Hopefully it doesn't. 5. Okay, new shift just in. Okay. Cool. I'm gonna do the jump cut now, and we'll catch up with you when the city is nearing completion. So, see you in a bit. Cheers. Jeep here. Welcome back. Well, it's been quite a bit of an adventure. Nothing too serious going on. A whole bunch of fires. We pretty much got the city built. There's really just the distribution office left here to go. You can see what's left to happen here. We've got the warehouse getting populated. I haven't set up any of the technical services stuff yet. That will be done at some point. We've got to do some road stuff here, and I should probably I would best to look at this right here like this now and get that dealt with, just because oops, see, we don't have a mechanism that we can use for that, so that is what it is. We'll just set this one to a high priority, just so that we can get access to it, and then this one will get built as we need it built. Something else that I ended up having to do was rebalance the finances. I had to borrow $1 million, paid the other loan off. Actually ended up being for the better, because the my payment went down by 1,000 rubles a month. So that's good. I don't mind that at all. So here we are in July. We're coming up to August here shortly. Feeling, not too bad about this. Our happiness is still not great. 70% isn't exactly where we want it, but what do you do? Continue on, right? So we have our sewage discharge. Everything there is built and good to go. Like I said, we're just waiting for this distribution office so we can get some vehicles in there to deliver all of our products, our consumer products, to the buildings we need to have done in here, and then we'll be turning that situation on. So it's getting closer. Probably just wait this out. We did have this set to a high priority, so I'm not sure. Bricks did seem to be a bit of a backlog at times as well. We went through, used a lot of bricks, and try to get them from the border, etc. was a challenge. So it's moving along now. We don't have much in the way of materials left. Hopefully that gets delivered quickly. Actually, you know what? That's in the final phase. My apologies. That's why we're not getting anything other than people delivered right now. So there's 47 work days left in laying the bricks, and then the final construction will be put into action in terms of delivering the bricks and the boards and the people. So yeah, we're real close. Thankfully, continuing on with the steps forward. We've got water here now. We just don't have people to produce anything at this point, so that will be what it will be at this point. Taking a little bit of a chance. It is reachable by foot, so I didn't run a footpath up there. We should be all right with that. I'm hoping we're okay with that. So yeah, this is getting close to being dealt with. So yeah, I don't know that I'm going to finish this episode off with the population I'll probably start the next episode up with the population. I just want to make sure that getting the materials we're looking for, it looks like we do have that stuff on its way. So shouldn't be too much longer, and we'll have all the buildings that we need, and then it's just going to be a matter of setting up a bunch of bus routes. To begin with, it'll be a bus up to here, 2 buses probably, maybe 3, to deliver people for heating, and then we'll have initially that's going to be the route. I won't switch this over. I want to see how many people we have extra, and we may end up doing augmenting what's happening up here for actually for the steel. That's really where we need people. Um, we've got, let's get producing more steel. We're doing just fine right now. It will change at some point, but yeah, we need to be making more steel. So I think I would set that up first. And we've got all the materials in here now, just looking for a couple of buses to come and give us what we need for people to finish that off. Yeah, we got the dumper bringing the asphalt, so cool. And yeah, once that's all done, then I can take this road out. That was a temporary one to get this built. Should have done something similar with this one as well, but yeah, it's all asphaltized now, so I think we're good to go, and just in a little bit of a waiting mode for people. So yeah, and there we go. Dumpers on site with the asphalt that we need. 2.9 tons, was it? I think, yeah, 2.9 tons. So yeah, just needing some people there and some people here, and then we'll call that an episode, and fire everything up for next. Excuse me, for next episode. So yeah, we're in a pretty good spot here now. So awesome. Oh, and up to 71%. Excellent. Oh, is this one of our buses? No, it's not a bus. I think he's still delivering some materials here. Oh, or not. It looked like it was a smaller covered hull. Obviously not. And we'll hopefully get this distribution office all fixed up. We're just looking for a roller here now, and some people here. Looks like, yeah, we got a couple of buses on the way. Yeah, here comes our roller right there. Awesome. And the distribution office is in business. Good stuff. So yeah, we'll populate that next episode. Or should I wait? Should I wait? Yeah, it's this is almost done. It should be done with the people that are on site here now. Hoping it's done. Or is it going to be one of those one work day and then we lose 14 workers and it's done? Okay, no, it's good to go. That's all set up. Awesome. This is just need to get some fuel delivered here. I think we've got all the power situation under control. Don't need power there. We might need power for the technical services. So stuff to consider. Everything else here is basically ready to go. So I'm going to leave that where it is for now. And thanks for hanging with me today. Appreciate you taking time out of your day to come and see mine. And if you can, go check out Red Paris Cooperative Revolution. It's a round table where we share the save file. That's Kaya Maya, Uliki Gaming, and myself. It's always fun, and hopefully we'll see you over there. If not, we'll catch you back here in the next episode. Have yourself a wonderful day. Cheers.